Hello, everybody. Let's talk about design when it comes to your Loom weaving. So first off, on your project direction calendar sheet, you will have a link to a website. You'll also have a link to this Google slide. So you'll be kind of using this as a way of kind of remembering what you're supposed to be doing. So part of our jewelry class is that we do the textiles of making looms, or using looms to make the strap. And you can kind of decide on two different widths that you would want to kind of work with. Now, some of the things you can make for this, there's like a guitar strap, a bag strap. Our very most popular one is a lanyard. So we'll have the hardware to make those. Reins, for a horse, or even like a belt, if you wanted to kind of make something like that. So, slide number 2 here, you're going to see that this is the link that you're going to need to go to, because it's a Loom plain weave pattern generator. What's really kind of nice about this, it really does show you, before you make the project, what it would look like in the end, instead of just kind of like guessing what you think it would look like. Now, something to consider, most people do the 1-inch band, which is 31 heddles. A heddle is just a piece of a string on your loom that you'll be passing your thread through, and you need those to create this this tent to be able to pass your shuttle, which holds your thread back and forth. Okay, so the more heddles, the wider it's going to be, the longer it's going to take, obviously. So the 1 inch is the minimum requirement. But if you want something wider than that, then you just have to put more time into it. You must have at least 2 colors in this, and you must switch threads at least 8 times. And that's like switching is like in terms of colors. And I'll explain what that means kind of on this one. So this is your Google slide. You'll grab one that doesn't have anything on there. You have to put your sample here, because I'm going to print this off so you can tape it onto your loom. So you also want to have a screenshot of what your pattern is going to look like in the end. And then how many colors are you using? In this case right here, there were 3 colors. There was a black, kind of like a primary red, you can say a light red or dark red, and then a white. So I have 3 different colors. Remember, you just need 2. How many times are you switching threads? On this one, I switched 12 times. So if I look over here, it's black, black, red. So that's switch, black, switched again, and then a whole bunch of blacks, and then switch back to red, switch back to black, switch back to red, switch to white, switch to red, switch to black, switch to red, switch to black, switch to red, switch to black. So there's your 12. Okay. You just need 8 on yours. So what we need to do is, when you get onto the website, this is what it is. You type in your number of threads. So these are your heddles. So I have 31. It's always got to be an odd number. So if you wanted to make it wider than that, you can. But if you look down here, the dot has to be on one side, and it has to be on the other side. It has to have a heddle on both edges. Okay. Then you'll see it's heddle, non-heddle, heddle, non-heddle. So it's like that. So here are a bunch of colors. You can just kind of grab them. You can also kind of generate your own. Understand, you can look at our yarn that we have here, and you have a better idea of what we got. If you have something at home, you can do that. So while you might be absolutely in love with this pink, we might not have it. So you want to be kind of realistic in terms of what we do have. So I'm going to kind of keep this simple, and I'm going to generate this red. I'm going to come down here, and maybe I'm going to throw it along here. So the top rows are your heddles, and the next one are a non-heddle. Let me grab my black. Do black on the edges. Come on, I like my stuff symmetrical. I don't know. Excuse me. It does not require that. At least not right now. It does not require that. Come across here, and you can start seeing how it's kind of lined up. So you have your heddle side and your non-heddle side right now. I'm going to throw in. So I got 3 up top here, 3 in the middle. Go back to black. I do need to switch. So whatever I do, I want to do it on this side and this side. At least I do. I like the look of that. Maybe a core red. And a white strip right down the center there. Okay, well, so I have my minimum requirement right now. I got 3 colors, because I'm leaving white in there because I think it's just kind of a nice shape. So let's see how many times I switched threads. So black to red, red to black, black to red, red to black, black to red, red to black, black to white, white to red, red to black, black to red. I have more than I need. So I'm good. So I have at least 8. And if I feel like this is too complicated, I can always go back. I have red on right now, and I can just change it. And that just took away a little bit more work because I got rid of another color switch, I think. So find what you like. Once you have it, you got to find your way of screenshotting it. I have a MacBook, so I just click and paste, and I'm going to come down here. I can just say butcher. I'm going to paste. That's my awesome design. It's like that guy right there. Go back to the website. It's not the website. This one, because this was the one that's the most important one, this pattern, because you'll need this key to be able to kind of figure everything out. Oops, I just flipped it. There we go. Okay, so I have my pattern. How many colors are you using and what are they? So I'm using 3 colors, and they are black, red, and white. How many times you're switching threads? And without counting, which you should, I'm probably going to say, I think it's going to be about 16 times I switch. Just because more complicated patterns, which are going to be, easier or funner to kind of work with this word, is going to be a little more complicated. So once this is all done, you can just let me know, and then you're all done with it. So kind of other than that, just have some fun with this. And just kind of run, and just let me know if you have any questions. Okay. Otherwise, good luck on your project, and let me know if you have any questions later on. Thanks.